Okay. Let me know when you're in. Both of them are here this time. It's blowing. Clouds look gray as fuck. Yeah, it's that time of year again. Actually, what is the date? Oh, it's almost New Year's for this guy. December 29th, 277. Okay, welcome to the next episode of Fallout 3. In the last episode, we helped out Riley's Rangers get the hell out of DC and back to their base, and we met up with Werner, the guy who needs us to help free his fellow slaves out of here.
Just jump on the cart. If you're ready, just jump on the cart. The first junction is just down this tunnel.
And we got a hand cart it there. So we're going from Washington all the way to Pittsburgh. This tunnel leads to a complicated network of tunnels and old highways that travel far from the northwest to the pit. The going will be rough and harsh, supplies will be scarce, and you won't be able to return until your business there is concluded. Are you sure you wish to travel to the pit? Let's go.
Hang on, someone's
Welcome
coming. Let me do the talking.
to this. Someone's here. Madman or what?
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
I might ask you the same thing. You've got a lot of guts coming back to this place where...
Excuse me.
Yeah? Well, I guess that's the difference between us. I have a lot of guts. You don't.
Oh shit! Damn it, hold on. Because I was equipped with God damn, my man is taking them all down on his own. Who the hell were these guys? Raider Iconoclast Armor. A new type of armor set. I'll pretty much take everything from these guys. Raider Commando set. Let me see.
Hide, huh?
Get out of my damn freaking line of fire, man. He's shooting at a corpse. Is that all of them? It says we're hidden. You good, man?
We've got to keep moving. There's no time.
Alright. All I'm gonna be using is what we get here, and that's it. Anything else I'll probably just sell. Not really a lot of ammo here. Kinda need you to open the gate, Werner. The man says we need to hurry and he's walking at a snail's pace. But do you see that? Compared to the capital wasteland, the skies here are orange. That's not a good sign.
We've got to keep moving. This is as far as I can go. It's up to you from here on out. Don't expect to take anything you have in with you. They'll strip you clean, but I'll find a way to get your things back to you. Once you're inside, find a slave named Medea. She'll be able to help you. Remember, your goal is to get access to Asher and find the cure. After you have it, I'll contact you.
Well, boy, do I have a surprise for you. You sure I can't sneak a weapon in?
You might be able to get a small gun or a knife past them if you conceal it just right. I can do that for you, but I can't promise that they won't see it and just gun you down. You want the gun or the knife?
Gun.
Okay, here you go. Don't take it out until you get past the gate. You clear on what you need to do?
Got it.
That's
Find
it.
Medea.
Good luck. We're counting on you.
No problem, man. But yeah, the skies here are orange because, well, there's constant fires going on here because of the steelworks. Welcome to the remains of Pittsburgh. State of Independence. Oh, how fitting. Hold on, let me take out these guys first before I go across the bridge. Wildman. I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, it happens.
This shouldn't take long. Kick it!
She styled it like a pair of wings. Let me see if I can pick it up. But see? It's supposed to look like wings. I think her eyes opened for a second when I picked her head up. She wanted to give me one last look.
Hey.
Yes. Okie dokie. Alright, the Pitt Bridge. You know, they actually did have a conflict back here a few during the beginning of a few years after the war. It was by a group of guys, a group of slaves trying to rebel against the raiders here, and unfortunately, the slaves lost. The raiders were just too good. And then eventually the Brotherhood came through here and just fucking booty stomped everyone. Okie dokie. Mole rats, dogs. But that lore was added with Fallout 76. I still need to look up, go through that content again since I started it on PC. Dead. Fucking sniping me. Shit. You see a slave walking back towards the other side of the building and your first thought is to kill them? Shit, fucking... If a slave is dumb enough to come back to where the slavers are, they deserve to get caught. Don't do it. I need to repair my slave gear. Downtown train tunnel. Poor guys. Here they are. I came back. Couldn't make it on the outside, so came back for here. Where else would I go? Hello.
I love it. Another slave wanted back here, huh? What's wrong? Couldn't get over the bridge? You're lucky I don't fucking paste you. Why, I should... Wait, what the... Now would you look at this? Where'd you get all this shit anyway? Whatever. Mine now. Thanks, Scab. I hit the jackpot today. Now get back in there and get to work. Or next time I'll just stake you out there for the trogs.
The trogs. Give me 1 second. So all he leaves me with is the tattered slave outfit. What happened to my gun? My 32 I meant. Second. Okay. You'll understand what I was doing in a little bit. So this is Mex.
Move it, slave. Inside. Go.
Oh, so I still get my 32. He notices I have a Pip-Boy on and he fucking doesn't say shit about it. Into the pit.
Your friends are dead. You're next if you don't talk. You helped them escape. I know it. We can do this the easy way, or the I break you in fucking halfway. Your choice. Fine. Have it your way. Fucking talk, you piece of shit!
Look at the state of their bodies. Fucking discolored. Sores everywhere. Excuse me. Discolored skin, sores everywhere, fucking dried and wet blood. So whatever is getting people here sick is fucking bad. Nola?
Oh, honey, you're pretty banged up there. I can help you out. What do you say?
Yeah, fix me up.
All right, let's do this fast before the bosses notice.
Thanks, lady.
If you get hurt, come...
Thank you. So Nola can heal us for free. Slave. So that's what they have the slaves here do. Just cut down steel and smelt steel. Gotta make guns and bullets somehow. Besides the raider armor
sent you,
here,
didn't he?
there is some
Good.
new weapons too.
We finally found someone. We can't talk out in the open like this. Meet me in my house as soon as you can. We'll talk there.
You look pretty healthy, lady. How is that?
You ain't
You.
so good, are you? What's up?
And look at this lady.
Get out of my face.
There's a Pitt radio, a Pitt broadcast. What's static?
Down there where you belong. No, my brother.
Dropped him.
You want some of this or not? Yeah, what do you want?
What are you doing? Shouldn't you be working?
I am working. You must be new here. I serve the slop to the other slaves. You want food? Let me know. The good news is that this crap is nearly unlimited. But it's mostly radiated water and trog meat anyway. You want some or not?
I'll get some food.
Your funeral. Here you go.
So, slop. 19 rads and 25 health. Fuck.
If you're so damn smart, how'd you end up here, huh?
But yeah, see, here's a better look of someone alive. I guess it's just the wasteland fashion, I guess. Slaves and stocks tossed from buildings. It ain't easy living down here.
All right, we can talk now, but we shouldn't take too long. They saw you come in here, so they'll come looking for you if you take too long. I have a plan for getting you into Asher's palace, but we need to wait. In the meantime, you're going to have to blend in.
You're right. What can I do so I don't
I don't
stand
know what
out?
you saw on the way in, but the guards don't really take kindly to workers just standing around. You're going to need to look busy, or they'll sniff you out pretty quickly. And if they get too close, you don't look like you belong here. So I'm going to send you out to do a job that will keep you away from the guards.
Whatever it is, I can handle it. So, what is it?
Outside of the mill, there are a bunch of old steel ingots just lying around. Every so often, the foreman puts out a work order to collect them. It's practically a death sentence, and they never assign it to anyone. They make us pick who's going to do it. Bastards.
Actually, that doesn't... And let me guess. The area is full of super mutants?
What in God's name is a super mutant? You know what? Never mind. Whatever they are, you're wrong. What it is full of are trogs.
What the hell is a trog?
They're what most of us hope we never become. The contamination gets to everyone to some degree. For most people, it's some form of cancer. Sometimes harmless, sometimes not. For others, the contamination drives them insane. If it doesn't kill them, it changes them. They become animals, deformed and inhuman. It's not pretty. They're everywhere and they kill on sight.
So where can I get some weapons?
I can't really help you there. Ask around. Maybe check with Marco in the mill. He's been making some of our tools into weapons. You might even be able to find a gun on one of the dead bosses out in the steel yard. What was that?
What's going on in here, Medea? Who is this scab?
Jackson.
Nothing, sir. I was just telling this new worker about the job the foreman posted.
Oh, yeah? So he's the one that's going out to the steel yard, huh?
Yes, sir. I told him what he needs to do. He knows. 10 ingots, as fast as he can.
Well then, I hope you also said goodbye. Alright, playtime's over. Get to work, grinders. Fucking peons. The only thing I have to say to you is, get the fuck back to work!
So, that's the main collectible for this DLC. It's steel ingots. There's 100 of them in the area, and for every few that we bring back, we get some rewards, and actually unique rewards too. Not bullshit, just random weapons or supplies, but unique weapons, armor, and other such things. I never found all 100, so this will be new for me. This is Millie.
Have you seen Wild Bill around?
Who's Wild
Bill's
Bill?
a friend of mine, a very dear friend. We've worked the mill together for a long time. Last week, we were forced to choose someone to gather ingots from the steel yard. Bill volunteered. He didn't want anyone to have to die out there, but he's a survivor. He can't be dead. You look like you can handle yourself. Could you look for him and bring him back?
Yeah, I'll help out.
Thank you so much. Just be careful out there. Bill would never forgive himself if someone got hurt looking for him.
Who's Wild Bill
Bill's
again?
A friend of mine, a very dear friend. We've worked the mill together for a long time. Last week we were forced to choose someone to gather ingots from the steel yard. Bill volunteered. He didn't want anyone to have to die out there, but he's a survivor. He can't be dead.
Okay. You have to go now. Alright, so let's go out there and meet the locals of this hell.
Remain calm.
Aiden?
Hey there. Welcome to the family.
Family, you're all why are you so cheery?
I'm not cheery, really. I've just accepted my role here. I found a book once. Medea read part of it to me. It said, "The master doesn't try to be powerful. He is powerful. An ordinary man keeps reaching for power, and thus never has enough."
So you're just happy to be where you are?
I'd like to be free, but I'm not. And the harder I cling to that idea, the more miserable I'll be that I'm stuck here. And this work is hard enough without extra misery. Speaking of which, I should get back to it.
Where does that phrase sounds really familiar, what he said. Excuse me. But this is the mill. They somehow got it working to make bullets and guns.
You're new, aren't you? Are you here from the Erie Stretch? The Capital Wasteland? Ronto? Where's home?
Ronto? The Erie Stretch? Why do you want to know?
Since you might be able to help me, I'll let you in on a little secret. The slaves are always planning all sorts of things. I find out what's going on and let the bosses know, and they let me shrug off some of the work detail. Good deal, huh? If you...
Oh, so he's a snitch. I see you, man. Good to know that you're fucking like that. Makes me know not to trust your ass. Arena. So he said to find someone named, Micah? Macho?
hope you are.
Marco.
Hey, not so loud. The bosses can't see what I'm up to over here.
And what are you doing?
Making weapons. Lots of them. There's something coming, and soon. So, I take the crap we find out in the yard, and some of the tools we use, and I make them into stuff we can fight the bosses with.
I need a weapon. Can you help me out?
You're the one Medea told me about. Werner sent you, right? I can help you out. Take this. It's called an auto axe. Nice,
Excuse me.
I make them out of the old car parts the breakers drag in from the city. Do what you can with it. Just be careful around the bosses. Make a wrong move, and you're done.
Alright. So the auto axe is a new weapon. It's basically an actual chainsaw, but it's strong. Unlike an actual chainsaw, though, this thing is fucking strong enough to cut through fucking cars. So imagine what that demon could do to a fucking person.
So you're the lucky scab gathering ingots for me today, huh?
Yep. Sure, if I
That
have
you do.
to.
This ain't no union shop.
You know, funny enough that he mentions the Union, the group of slaves that were fighting against the raiders were called the Union.
That death sentence? Actually, don't even tell me. It's not like you'll be alive long anyways. You can stop eyeing me up anytime, scab.
Look at that.
See that fella?
See that thing?
We'll be seeing lots of those.
That's a trog.
By them. Probably run into those crazies that in the glass furnace. Tell you what.
We'll
Why
see
don't you
more
do
of
me a
them.
favor and get killed close to the door?
See,
That
it's
way,
it's up top, right there.
Loot your corpse, eh? Here's the door. Get out there and grab
That's what
some ingots.
becomes of people.
Don't
They
come back without
mutate
these
into
10.
that.
Turn them into me and I'll see.
All right. So these are what the ingots look like. There's 100 of them. So this is the start. Assault rifle. And this poor guy. I'll leave him his dignity and let him have his fucking slave clothes. But me, I ain't going out like that, see? And this is why I put a bunch of points into melee weapons. So that way this thing could be more dangerous. So that's 2 out of 100, and we need to find at least 10 to get back, to be able to get back inside.
It's me,
What the hell was that?
your brother John. You remember me, don't
Oh
you, Billy?
God! Look, the Trog.
Billy?
He's trying to reason with it because it's his brother. Hold on.
Help me!
Fuck. Get back, kid.
We can't win.
No, you idiot, I got it. I'll explain right now. Just hold on. Because these guys are still fucking coming. Get the hell back. Holy shit, directions. Don't run away, you idiot. But you know what? Stay inside the gate. I got it. It's the disease that's in the area. Like Medea said, For some, it's just a form of cancer. And if it's cancer, it'd be a fucking blessing for it to kill you, cause look, you turn into this.
My poor
It
brother.
drives you insane and turns you into a weird mutant. He ain't your brother no more, man. Huh. Bots? Worshipping. Engineering. Activate security bot 1, 2, 3, 4.
Billy!
Because they sense an enemy close by. I know, man. But it was either you or him. Be thankful it was him, so at least now you know he's at peace. Okay. Yep. 2 more. Another 2. Yeah, yes I am. And these ingots have a weight limit to them. And looky there, 3. So I'm at 9. Hello? The furnace is bellowing. And 2 more, so that's 11. The perk added. Surveying the steel yard has taught you something about life in the pit. You will now do extra damage with the signature weapon of the slaves, the auto axe. Let me see, that's like a 30% bonus or something, I think? Yeah, auto expert. You do 25% more damage whenever you use it. Vroom. So now the damage is at 50 when it was at 43. More ingots.
Move along.
I want to find a few more before I head back. Tektrons are now officially patrolling the area, so hopefully the area will be more safer for the slaves running around here. 2 more ingots. So this is 15. Power plant. I need a key though. I want to at least find 20 or a little more than 20 before heading back. Oh. Turn them into ash.
Move along, please.
Oh, one of them lost. Rip. Yeah, I want to find at least 20. Well, also I want to find that one girl's friend, because I remember finding him in the first area right here. So Wild Bill. Makes you wonder how he got that name. Another slave. This one died with nothing on him, though. Shame. 2 more ingots. 4 more ingots. What? What is that? 'Cause that was a dude with fighting against a trog. Oh, wild man. More ingots. Even more ingots. 23. Damn, I almost got 30. Oh fuck, I think I know who this is. Wild Bill is dead. Note from Wild Bill. And the unique weapon, Wild Bill's sidearm. I'll leave you with your clothes, brother. I'm not gonna make it, Millie. I'm sorry. I knew everyone thought I could do it, but they don't know what's out here. It's not just trogs, but others. The wild men. Kind of funny considering my nickname Wild Bill back at the mill. Finding the ingots wasn't the hard part. They're everywhere. The problem was trying to make my way back to the mill. My trusty sidearm came in handy more than once, but I soon found myself in more trouble than I could handle. The gunfire alerted the wild men, and I assume it's only a matter of time before they find me. I'm sorry for letting everyone down at the mill. Let everyone know I tried my hardest. Bye. So Wild Bill's sidearm. The stats of it is this. It's basically just a regular 32 pistol, but it has just more damage and more durability, and more critical damage too. So it's an upgrade, but it's a kind of a mid-weapon. Oh, shit. God damn. Hold on. Reloading. Dead. For Wild Bill, motherfucker. Poor guy. Take all their fucking clothes, too. Because here, I'm gonna need all the edge I can get. The adventure outfit. Some damage resistance, but not a lot. 25. Since I'm already here, let me see if I can get to 30. $27. So just 3 more, and then I'm gonna head back to continue with the story. Some explosives. This is probably where the fucking wild men were sleeping. Goddamn bastards. I wonder if Pittsburgh is actually still kind of like this. Because, I want to say, unlike Detroit, Pittsburgh actually still thrives for the steel industry. Where Detroit kind of died with the automobile industry. I have to look that up. Excuse me. Damn. Look at how high up I'm at. Almost as high as the fucking smokestacks. You ain't gonna get me, goddamn. I thought it was a different Trog, so I killed it again. Oh, what? That is bullshit. That is absolute horse shit. I fucking fell through the map. That is not fair. That was not on me. Oh god, I love this game. Stupid shit like that happening. I think that's the first time I fell through the map. Yep. This game wanted me dead. Apparently so. I think it came from that enemy. What? Hold on. Is there just a bit of the map where I fall through? Because I was trying to get to those stairs. Once I get to that area again, I'm, oh. The headset keeps slipping off my head. Yeah. I'm gonna save. Do you think you could work in a mill? I think I could. Nope, that's a lie. I think the heat alone would drive me insane. What the hell? I just fall through the fucking map? Is it a glitch or is it not textured right? Because I should be able to get to the other side. I'm gonna just go the other way then. Fuck this. I know I can get up there though. Maybe I just have to go the long way around. Come get some. Flying trogs. Up. I think that one's dead. Yeah, this game is starting to get a little more glitchy than I'd like. Bastard. Had 2 ingots. Lucky me. So now I just need to find 1 more to get 30. Oh. I heard something touch the chair and I thought it was something else. It was a cat. That's what I meant. It was the cat. Has to be 1 more here. Oh, damn. 4? I'm gonna start heading back. Things are getting a little too hot for me. Things are getting a little too hot here for my taste. Just have to be sure there wasn't anything I missed. The buzzing of the fluorescent lights. Radiation? Oh yeah. Hold on, let me see. Raider. What is that? Gamma shield armor. Plus 15 radiation resistance, minus 1 agility. Might as well clear the local Trog population out. Since I gotta go this way anyways to get to the exit. $39. Oh, I took a slave outfit by mistake, but whatever. I'm gonna assume those 3 that I picked up are the only ones in this heap right here. Okay, so let's get out of here. The exit is right there. And there's a little gate right over here. Oh shit, I picked up a bunch of ammo for this thing. Okay. Just to make it across. Ugh! Ugh! Down. And what do you know? Even more. So I found fucking 41 on my first go of it out here. Wow. Hopefully the next time I come through here, I'll be able to go through the top area too. Because I know I have to get up there somehow. Because look at that. I think that's a pile by that door. Where those stairs would connect, but it doesn't. Anyways, let's go. I wonder if that slave is still alive. I'm pretty sure he's dead though. You alive? He is, wow. Trust me, kid, it's better this way. Right by the exit, too. Could have fucking got someone killed. I think that was the point. Holy shit. They probably toss out meat over here so fucking lure them out.
Well now, look who made it back. I'll take those ingots, Scab. You just get back in there and get about your business. You got a real knack for this. Here, this might help you work a little harder. Original owner can't use it anymore on account of decapitation.
Where can I find steel
There should be
ingots?
plenty out in the steel yard, especially higher up and around buildings. I hear there's a supply plant in the northeast. Should be plenty of ingots in there, too.
Alright.
Keep bringing in metal. I'll keep getting you gear.
So, because our first reward is the laborer outfit. So, the effects are just kind of right there, but I'd still rather go with what it actually says. So, it provides damage resistance of 5, boosts agility, endurance, and strength by 1, and weighs the same. 2 pounds. So I'm gonna just use the regular outfit. So there you go. So now boost to all my abilities. But let's give him more ingots.
What do you have for me?
Here are a few more
Nothing
ingots.
like some heavy labor, huh? Guess I could spare this.
The filtration helmet. So let's see, what does this do? I think this is a special version of some of the headgear that the raiders wear. So it's supposed to be kind of like I assume the workers had to wear this so they could breathe around the fumes of the steel mill. It has a damage resistance of 5 and a plus 10 to radiation
Any
resistance.
luck out there? More metal
Here's a
for
few
the mill.
more ingots. You got anything
Yeah.
for me?
Looks like you earned it. If you're heading back out there, these ought to help you with the trogs.
Steel knuckles. These ones are honestly kind of self-explanatory. They're brass knuckles, but instead of brass, they're steel. They inflict 3 more damage. Inflict 3 more damage and a critical hit. Damage hit. They inflict 3 more damage and critical damage per hit, and are much more durable. They also have an AP cost of 14 and VATs, 4 lower than the standard. All right, and here's more.
Looks good.
Got
How
anything
about
for
I
me?
give you some metal this time? Here. This armor was a special order for one of the hole fighters. Great against bullets, but didn't help him when he got pushed off the bridge.
the Metal Master armor.
All right then. Come back when you've got more.
So this is a special version of one of the Raider metal armors you can find here. It's a stripped down metal armor, but the bonuses for it is -1 to agility, +10 to unarmed, and +10 to energy weapons. And weirdly enough, it can't be repaired with metal armor, but leather armor for some reason. I think maybe because they stripped down all the metal bits? Oh well. We still got the 1 ingot, but I'm gonna keep it as a little keepsake for now. So we turned in 40. So now we just gotta let them know our progress, I guess. We've been keeping busy. Shit, I deserve to be walking around with some good shit after all the work I put through. And we ought to let, Millie know about Wild Bill, too. It's a hell of a thing to lose your only friend in a shit situation like this. And that dude's gonna kill that slave. Is he gonna? Yep, they got him, alright. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna show you something a little fucked. So we're gonna tell her how Wild Bill died. I found him in the steel yard.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where is he now? Did he come back with you?
So we can tell her, we can be honest and say, yeah, we found him. He died in the steel mill, or we can exaggerate the details of how he died. And you'll find out what exaggerating does to this poor girl. Bill said to let you know he's okay, but he can't come back anytime soon. I heard Bill's blood-curdling screams, and I knew it was too late.
Oh, no!
I saw multiple trogs clawing, tearing, chewing on his limbs.
That's horrible! Poor Bill.
I scared off the trogs and ran, and to Bill. He was still alive.
Bill, he was alive?
Barely. He was calling for you. I had to put him out of his misery.
Please stop. I can't hear any more of it. I don't feel so well.
He's one tough bastard. Took every shot of my pistol.
I think I'm gonna faint. Please stop it.
And one large concrete block to the head.
I don't feel... I'm going to...
She fell like a fucking sack of potatoes. You can... I'm just showing the audience what happens if you want to be a sick bastard. She's not dead, but she's unconscious. But now, let's be nice and tell her what actually happened.
Any luck finding Wild Bill?
I found him in the steel yard. Bill's dead. I found his body in the steel yard. I'm sorry, Millie.
He's dead? But he promised us he would come back. I have to let the others know. Thank you for your help. Here, take these stim packs. They're all I have.
I'm sorry about your friend. That's the way things go here, I guess. Give me 1 second. Sleep in a bed. Give me 1 hour to heal up.
Good. Just in time. Asher has ordered everyone into the square. Rumor has it that he's going to open up the arena. That's perfect for us.
An arena. Interesting. So that's part of your plan.
It's simple, really. From time to time, Asher opens up the arena. We call it the Hole. Any slave who wants to can fight against the gladiators. If you win, you get your freedom. More importantly, you get an audience with Asher. It's the only way a slave will ever get to talk to him directly. You fight, you win, and when you talk to Asher, you take the cure.
And he'll just give it to me.
Not exactly, no. Werner has a distraction planned. We haven't been making these weapons for nothing, you know. But when you're meeting with Asher, you'll be close enough to grab the cure. Get it and bring it to me. Now let's get out there and listen to Asher's speech. There'll be hell to pay if the guards catch us in here.
So after the arena, that's where I'm gonna end the stream, okay? Okay. Let me ask you something before we go out there, though. What do you think the leader of this place is like?
Citizens of the Pitt, workers of downtown,
That's him up there.
traders of uptown, and all fierce souls who do what must be done. I bring you good news. We stand at the dawn of a new golden age, where others merely survive. We thrive! Our industry is the envy of the Commonwealth. Our safety is the envy of the capital wastes. Our might is the envy of Ronto. And while I have led your efforts, it has been by your own strength that you have earned all the envy of the world. They envy the steel shaped by the workers in our mills. And they envy the strength of our traders and raiders who wield the steel for the Pit. And most of all, they envy our victories in the struggle for freedom. Because yes, freedom is what we all work towards. Freedom from fear, freedom from disease, freedom to live as once we did before we were shackled by atomic fire. And so, to celebrate this struggle, I ask my loyal workers, who among you is prepared to fight for your freedom? Who among you will risk your life in the crucible to create a new life of freedom in Uptown? Who will take this rare chance to thrive?
Come on, Asher. Will you send someone to the Hole who actually stands a chance?
Very well, Medea. If that is the will of the workers, then this man shall be their champion. Sir, you carry not only the dream that workers can become free, but that we may all someday become truly free from the threats of our world. Prepare yourself, sir. And when you are ready to be forged anew, report to Phaedra in the steel mill. The rest of you are dismissed.
Phaedra. She sets up the fights.
Let's get this done. So that's Asher up there. You can kind of see him, but he's a little different from the Raiders here. Much different. Once we actually meet him proper, I think you'll actually be really surprised what he's like.
Yeah, how much work it takes to keep this city together.
But what, just based on that little speech, what do you think about him now? Kinda dramatic, I guess. Dramatic's the word, or theatric? Planning something and saw me and decided to go away. Building? The rafters? What? Excuse me. here.
So you're the dumbass scab that signed up to fight in the hole, huh? Well, head on down. Phaedra's waiting for you.
I'll be seeing ya, lady.
And what are you doing down here, slave? Don't tell me your pale ass is gonna throw down.
Where do I sign
You
up?
don't sign up. You tell me you want to fight, I set up a fight. You die, and I repeat it with the next jackass slave who comes in here. Sound good? You want in? Come on, death's gotta be better than your life, am I right?
What are the rules?
It's pretty simple. When the gates open, you fight. Last one standing wins. Of course, when the gates open, the barrels drop in. So just make sure you kill the other guy before you die of radiation poisoning. You don't want to spend too much time with whatever's in those barrels.
Oh yeah, that's the fun part. To make sure that the fights go quick, they drop radiation barrels, so you're more incentivized to fight quick and kill the other guy before you die of fucking super cancer. We get any weapons?
You have what you take in with you. But if that's not enough,
Aight.
there are a couple of things in that locker over there.
Alright, cool. Tell me about the other slaves who fought in the arena.
What's to tell? Most die. Now, one or two have made it out, but that's about it. Oh yeah?
Fight in the
You
arena.
sure you're ready to die?
I'm ready to put the other guy down.
Well, all right. I've got one for you right away. Or you can take some time to put your...
Who am
We're
I
gonna throw
fighting?
you in there with a bunch of the other scabs who think they've got what it takes. You're all gonna fight it out, and the last one standing gets to move on.
Let's do it. A 32, a lead pipe, and a nail board. That's all they give the poor fuckers here? Shit. Alright. Let's end some poor schmuck's life.
Friends, we have for you a group of slaves willing to kill and slaughter in order to become one of we privileged few. They will fight, they will die, and all for you, all for your life.
Instant there. Take all their shit. I'm getting radiation sickness. Repair some of the stuff I found.
Wow. Impressive, slave. Those were some of the toughest scabs around here. You've got some fight in you, it seems. But I wouldn't get too excited. I'm sure Asher's got something special planned for your next fight. Here's something for the Rads. Enjoy it while you can. Come back when you're ready for your next fight. You again? Back for...
I'm ready to fight.
I wouldn't count on luck this time.
Who am I fighting?
Asher says he wants to make this one good, so he gave you the Bear Brothers. They're a couple of mean bastards. Hell, rumor has it they're halfway to Trog as it is. But I'm sure you'll do fine. Just fine.
Let's do it. Did you hear that, babe? Nope. I'm gonna be fighting the Bear Brothers. A brother bear, if you would. Two brother bears. A brother bear two. Oh, he's got a fucking Deathclaw gauntlet? Hey. I'm gonna fucking tear that asshole apart with his brother's weapon.
No!
Oh, this is what a Deathclaw gauntlet looks, by the way.
The Bear Brothers are dead!
Huge as
Amazing!
fuck.
This newcomer is showing promise, my friend!
Not bad, Grinder, not bad. The Bear Brothers were some pretty mean sons of bitches. One more fight and you're free. But I wouldn't plan on making it through the next one. Here's a shot for the Rads.
But look at the size of the gauntlet. See, this is how freaking Deathclaw's hands are supposed to be. Big and long and intimidating.
You again?
I'm ready
This
to
will
fight.
be your last fight, Scab. One more and I don't get to call you that anymore. You ready?
Who am I fighting?
You're going up against Gruber. He's one of the only slaves to win in the hole. There's only ever been, what, 3? I guess he got a taste for blood. But unfortunately for you, he's got a pretty decent gun. So odds are this is the last time you and I will be talking.
Alright, let's do it.
All right.
How should I kill him? I'm gonna roast him alive.
And now, this slave has proven willing to kill and die for his freedom. But how will he fare against the last man who made it all the way? Gruber! Undefeated in
It's
the
not.
hole, Gruber has
It's just a whiny sounding guy. So I did it. I won my freedom. The vicious fights in the hole have made you stronger. You are now more resistant to radiation and damage.
join us. Welcome him. He's earned it.
Where is it exactly? Okay, so I have a plus 3% to my damage and radiation resistance for doing that.
Well now, aren't you quite the scrapper? Congratulations. You've done well. Asher wishes to see you. The guards will be told to allow you to pass.
All right.
Peons.
Free labor. Oh, to show what I picked up. I picked up another. This isn't a unique weapon. It's just a new type of weapon, the Infiltrator. It's a silent scoped version of the assault rifle, but the damage is much weaker. So, yes, I think it is. At least per bullet, not in total. Yeah, the Chinese assault rifle, I think, once fully repaired, out damages the Infiltrator. But, yeah, it has the lowest damage and DPS of any of the assault rifle class weapons. But we will get a special version of the Infiltrator later on. What the hell? Go retrieve your gear. Oh wait, is it back in the arena? They just not expect me to live through this? Where's internet?
Man, you killed the fuck out of Gruber. Man, you killed the fuck out of Gruber.
Yeah, I'm looking for where I'm supposed to go. There's 2 locations. This is where I go to meet Asher, through there. But then this other location right here, but there's nothing. Unless I'm not seeing it right. I do want my stuff back. It wasn't a lot, but it's still mine. Oh, it's in the freaking footlocker, duh. Alright. Got a bunch of shit. Put some of the stuff in here that I won't be needing. I'll leave the metal armor. I'll take the helmet. I'll probably have to ditch some of the other raider armors here, but I'll keep them with me for now. I might ditch the flamer too, but we'll see. Now that we finished the arena, we'll just talk to the boss of the pit, and that'll be it. I think that's a good stopping point.
Hurry, go on in if you're going.
Uptown. Yeah, oh dude, it's so fucking weird. 'Cause looking at this now, they actually copied this one-to-one in Fallout 76. Because in Fallout 76, you go to the pit for an expedition. So you get to see the pit in the early days. And unfortunately, even back then, the Trogs were still there. So this has been a thing for 200 years, the Trogs. And only now are they finding a cure. Yeah, I'm smiling at the thought about fucking putting a bullet in your brain and one in your mother later, asshole. What the hell is he doing? Shooting cans?
Asher's looking forward to meeting you, champ.
Hey,
if it ain't the champion of the hole. It was a hell of a show you put on down there. Good thing, too. Otherwise, I was gonna start shooting down there myself just to keep things interesting.
Good thing you didn't. I would have shot back.
I should hope so. That's what I did when I was fighting down there. And it really gets the crowd going when they see you've got some fight in you.
So she used to be a slave too, but she made it out. That's Asher's palace. Isn't that nice? Look at that. A fucking wooden effigy of a slave. Lulu.
Well, if it isn't Asher's newest pet, he doesn't let many mongrels into his mansion. Him and his keen eyes must see something special in you, so Lulu's going to keep her eyes on you, too.
What do you mean Asher's keen
The Lord
eyes?
of the Pit knows all, and his eyes see promise where others see rubble. What does he see in you? A cure? A scourge? Or maybe nothing more than a plaything? Soon, Lulu will see what lies inside you. But first, perhaps Asher's pet needs to be fed.
Don't call me a pet, you freak.
Oh, but aren't we all pets of our Lord? He built this menagerie and chose each of us to live in his world. Good pets do work, find food, build weapons, and kill the unclean. Good pets get food and Lord Asher loves them. Bad pets get drowned in the rivers. Lulu knows all about being good, so Lulu is in charge of feeding other good pets.
Give me some food then, you fucking psycho.
And here, delicious food for you. Eat and be good.
3 noodles. Wow. Haven. Vikia? How do you say this name? V-I-K-I-A. Vikia? Or Vikia?
Oh, look! Another worker who thinks they can address their betters. I'm sure everyone's impressed that you killed a pig in the hole. But don't think that makes you an equal.
Don't be so cold, Vikia. Don't you want a piece of this?
Well, perhaps your assets appeal to the degenerate women you're used to, but I'm quite immune. I would never lay with a beast of burden, no matter how impressive it is.
Wow. Fuck you too, bitch. I'll be sure to... I'll fucking put a bullet in you later on, calling me a goddamn beast. Twins?
Don't you have something better to do?
They might as well be twins. Cool. God, that was fucking wild.
You eyeing me?
But, get ready to meet Asher. And, well... Okay, let me ask you this. What do you think the cure is? And, okay, last thing before we go actually meet him. Now that you've heard him speak, what do you think Asher is like? What is your impression of him from hearing him talk like that? No, that wasn't, the dude you heard talking wasn't, Asher's voice actor. You'll hear him right now.
Right with you. Feel free to wait inside, champion.
I'm telling you, I've got it covered. I'll be with you right after I maintain some order and dispense a little justice.
And I suppose you'll follow that up by raising the dead.
No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course.
Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
Workers.
What?
we call them workers. Helps with morale. Reminds them that they might earn their freedom someday.
Whatever we call them, they've been gathering makeshift weapons.
All right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anyone loitering too long downtown. And keep a watch on Medea at all times. Anything big happens, it's bound to go through her. Now, I've got a very important meeting with our new friend. So if anything big comes up, you use the intercom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, break's over.
Do you notice something about Asher?
Nice work in the hole.
He's wearing power armor.
Knew you couldn't be one of our normal workers. So that begs the question, who are you? And what are you doing in my city?
It's complicated. How about we just say I'm new in town and looking for work?
I understand. We've all got a past. And damn few of us have reason to be proud of it. That's all behind you now. In the pit, you'll be part of a growing army, a thriving industry, and maybe even witness to a cure for radiation. But we aren't perfect, and sometimes the past comes back to haunt us. Tell me, do you know a man named Werner?
Wait, can you tell me more about what you're doing in the pit?
Ever since the city was scourged, we've done what everyone does. Whatever's necessary to survive. I know my city seems barbaric to you, but it's the only way we can carve out a home in this hellhole. And it's kept these people alive. But that's enough stall.
I met the man, but he seemed like trouble, so I steered clear. Never heard of him. Why?
Werner used to be my second in command, until he betrayed me. He was exiled to the slave pens, but he escaped not too long ago. I believe he's planning to strike at the city again, and maybe working with the slaves to do it. You've had a lot of contact with them, so maybe you can hunt him down and put an end to him. Do it, and I'll name you my lieutenant on the spot.
Thanks, but I got other plans.
Ah, of course. Would these plans happen to involve stealing a precious little something from me? Don't look so surprised. Your arrival was too convenient. And even if you never met Werner, I'm sure he got someone to make you an offer. It's okay. I get a lot of people trying to betray me. Part of the position, really. You can be honest with me.
So Werner used to be a raider, and it kind of tracks because when I spoke to him, he seemed very disconnected from the plights of the other slaves. He was like, okay, sure, go save him, but fucking make sure you get the outfit first. Like, he didn't care what happened to him. And it's because ultimately he kind of doesn't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then that means you're either a liar or a moron. And neither one is a trait I'd like to see in my army. Care to try again?
Ooh, so he knows I'm bullshitting. Fuck. He said your discovery will free the slaves and cure them. How could I say no?
Easy enough. You could say no because he lied to you. My discovery is a miracle, but it isn't the type that sets slaves free. Now, it would do a lot more good if you were to.
Lord Asher,
Don't let me
the
keep
slaves
you.
are rioting, and someone's
Don't
armed
let me keep you.
We need you out here, and fast.
Don't let me. Damn it, I'm on my way. Don't let me keep you.
So Asher is going out there. You ready to find out what the cure is? You're gonna be surprised. This is Asher's wife. Sandra.
I wasn't expecting Asher to let you into the lab. I'm Sandra, and if I know my husband, he's already made you an offer to join us, right? So you're here to see our little miracle, aren't you? This is my daughter Marie. She can be a handful, but my little angel is going to save the city.
That's nice, but why do you have your daughter in your lab?
Actually, it's a combination lab and nursery. Little Marie needs a lot of attention and care if she's going to cure the city.
Wait, you mean she has a natural and transmutable immunity of some sort?
This is a nice surprise. Apparently you and Asher are the only other people who know anything about science in this place. Yes, it seems that our daughter was born with a naturally acquired immunity to any form of mutation. It's nothing short of a miracle, honestly. I'm still trying to figure out why, but she may just hold the key to stopping the Pitt's Trog problem. Hell, maybe other types of mutations too.
Aren't you worried about hurting Marie?
Oh no, these tests are perfectly safe. In fact, between the crib and her uncanny health, she's probably the safest child in the world. Asher and I would never risk her health. And if that means it takes longer to develop a full cure, then, well, everyone else can wait.
So here is the dilemma. Their daughter, who is not even a year old, is the cure. So for us to take the cure and give it to the slaves means kidnapping Asher and Sandra's daughter. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm actually gonna tell you something that's gonna surprise you a little bit. Asher and his wife love the fuck out of their daughter. When she says we would never hurt her or do these tests in a way that would hurt her for the sake of finding a cure, they mean it. They will take their time to find a cure. If it means hurting their daughter, they won't do it. They love and care for their child. Werner and Medea, on the other hand, don't give a fuck about their little girl. If it means they can get the cure faster, they will hurt that kid. Because, well, you've seen what it's like. So this is the dilemma. Super cancer that turns you into a monster, having the slaves deal with that for who knows how long, many years, or steal this girl's loving parents because her parents do love her and care for her a lot, but at the expense of the slaves' lives and well-being. It's literally the needs of the many versus the needs of the few. I wouldn't. And that's the dilemma. Would you... that's the dilemma. It's that... It always comes back to that question. No. It always comes back to that one question. Would you sacrifice your child for the sake of the world? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
You're a dear, but things are well in hand here. If you really want to help, you should probably go deal with whatever had Asher rushing off in such a hurry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to take care of one last test before Marie's nap time.
And there she is. Not even a year old and having to deal with a fucking awful situation. The research computer. Baby monitor. Healthy and well. Trog studies. Troglodyte degeneration contagion. Research by Dr. Sandra Kondanika? An epidemic of the environs around the Pit, which I have named Troglodyte degeneration contagion. or simply TDC, appears to be the result of intensely concentrated radiation, but the unique toxins and pollutions in the pit cause it to be far more pervasive. Anyone living in TDC active areas experience skin lesions after a few weeks of exposure, which can clear up after a few months or more away from infected areas. For many healthy adults, this is the full extent of the effect. TDC also seems to enact it makes you crazy, pretty much. Approximately 20% of adults will progress further, losing high reasoning and motor functions over the course of years, until they turn into trogs. More tragic, however, is the fact that children born in TDC active areas have a virtually 100% degradation rate, often becoming feral within weeks of birth. AKA, a lot of those littler trogs were babies who turned into monsters. Cure research. Observational tests on isolated samples suggest the subject has a natural adaptive immunity to the so-called trog mutation. Furthermore, it appears that this immunity carries on to other forms of radiation-induced diseases, from radiation sickness to larger mutations such as the all-too-common development of a sixth toe. Attempts to isolate these effects have been slow-going due to the part and delicate nature of testing. Prospects exist for duplication, but the unique and delicate nature of the subject requires the utmost care in testing. I'm gonna just save here. Give me 1 second just to look around here more, and that'll probably be the end of the stream. We'll deal with the conclusion in the next episode, but it's something to give you all a little something to mull over. Turret controls. Safe. So this is their bedroom. Diaries. To Marie, the Scourge, the Mill, and the Cure. Alright. So let's listen to these diaries. To Marie. So this is a message from Asher to his daughter.
Test 1, 2. Looks like this thing is on. Marie, if you're there. This is your father speaking. Ishmael Asher. Sometimes called Lord of the Pit. Now I hope you're hearing this 10 years from now. Sitting on my knees safe and sound. Right about now, I bet I'm looking pretty silly. But things don't always work out the way we'd like. There are a lot of risks, including what your mother would do if she heard me talking like this. And I'm not about to risk leaving you alone without knowing where you came from. These tapes are for you, so you can know who your father really was. Marie, the first thing you need to know is that I wasn't always the Lord of the Pit. Long before I was a king, I was a scholar and a soldier. In fact, I was in the Brotherhood of Steel. You've probably heard about them, but you may not have heard what we did to the city. The Scourge. When we came here, the Pit was just a breeding ground for trogs, cannibals, and worse. Commander had us torched.
I'm trying to let him speak.
Take what we could. The Pit had useful technology, but it was suicide to stay here. So when an explosion left me buried in the mill, my brothers were sure I was dead. I don't blame them for leaving. I probably would have. We thought nothing could live in the Pit. We were wrong.
So if his armor wasn't a dead giveaway, the diary confirms Asher wasn't just some random dude. He's a former Brotherhood of Steel fucking knight or paladin. who got left behind when Lions and them tore through the Pittsburgh to get to DC, and he got left behind.
Marie, you know those fights in the Mills arena? Well, its first fight was when I woke up to someone pulling me out from a pile of rubble. At first, I thought it was my brothers pulling me to safety. Instead, it was a scavenger trying to steal my armor. She didn't get it, but I learned she had a whole family of scavengers. They'd make raids into the city for gear from the mill, and that gave me an idea. This was the only working steel mill we'd ever seen. In a world of leftovers, it was a chance to build again, and that was worth any price. The scavengers saw me as a god, so along with my Brotherhood know-how, it was easy to set up the basics. We started to build a city.
And the last one, the
As word
cure.
of a new settlement got out, the city started growing, and fast. When raiders attacked, I'd kill the leader and recruit the rest. I had to. The city's disease meant we couldn't have children, so recruiting was the only way to grow. And as we grew, the mill needed more workers. And yes, that meant recruiting workers by force. I'm not proud of it, but it's the only way to keep the city supplied and armed. But it was always a temporary solution, until our best scientists found a way to cure the city's epidemic.
Hold on, I'm saying away.
Sandra and I worked on it day and night. And after one particularly late night of work, we were blessed with a cure. It's the cure.
I'm leaving here for leaving in the room for effect.
Everything we can to figure out how to share your gift.
She can't actually hear it, you know.
You safe, of course. So by the time you're old enough to hear this, you'll already be a hero. Congratulations, Marie. You've already saved us all. I knew you would.
So that's the
How are you?
how we're being left here. Poor Marie. Her fate is up to us in the next episode. And that's the end. What did you think? The environment, the monsters, the situation in general. The show? How come?
I hope you're well, dear.
I'll be honest with you, when I was a kid, I could understand
Having
and
a
read a
good
bunch of
time?
stuff, but I always saw it as black and white. Like, oh, this is the good option and the bad option, and I always did the good option. But now that I'm older and seeing the weird grayness of this story, I'm not sure what I'd do now. I think I need some time to mull this over too. The hero of the wastes who killed the slavers of Paradise Falls and other places too. Would he leave these slaves to be damned to their fate? Or would he liberate them at the cost of a poor child losing her parents? Find out in the next episode. Thank you, Clive and Rocky the cat, for sleeping in here. And thank you to my beautiful wife, Nerevar, Moon and Stars. And thank you, dear viewer. Until then, thank you and goodbye.